Therapists of Reddit, what's been your biggest, I know I'm not supposed to judge, but holy sh*t moment? I once had a man who was attending family therapy with his 3 children admit that his last child, a girl, was an accident. We tried to abort. We only wanted boys. The sad thing is, the girl didn't even look bothered. She had clearly heard it all before. They were attending family therapy as the girl was actively suicidal and they didn't know why. I heard concerning information about the way a child was being treated, not my patient, but a sibling of the patient that I had never met, called CPS and reported it that day, and the following day found out the child had died. It was traumatizing, and 6 years later I still think about it a lot. When I was an intern in my MSW program, I had a 19-year-old client tell me she was pregnant. Didn't know who the dad was, but had narrowed it down to 3 guys. Was not going to stop smoking meth, and had no intention of attending her OB-GYN appointments. However, she was going to keep the baby to let her mom raise it, like she did with her other children. I had a woman once bring in her child for scholastic issues. The child clearly had fetal alcohol syndrome. I asked her gently if she consumed alcohol while pregnant, which she confirmed. When I told her that is likely the cause of the scholastic issues, she said, "I don't feel bad about it." FAS in general gives me a case of the WTFs. When clients come out very casually and say a family member that they've mentioned is still in their lives raped them when they were young. Mother gave up kids to stay with a pedophile. I work in prison. Anything to do with child sex offenses or animal abuse pisses me off. My very first intake session ever as an intern was someone telling me they had been hooking up with their cousin since they were kids upside down face. It was quite the introduction to being a therapist. Ha ha. Nothing shocks me after 30 years in the field, so I never think, holy shit. However, the most depressing thing I come across from time to time is the female patient who submits to an abusive relationship in the kink community. Mine is way milder than everyone else's, but when someone brings their child to me and they can't tell me the child's date of birth, it gets me every time. What do you mean you don't know?